Why have we left the garage door open? Why is the door
just
open?
for a bit of hava, you know.
You don't need hava today. What's you doing hava for? Did you
Doors open. The garage doors open. Nuts are all over the table.
Yes, they are. And there has been 2 declarations from both Sachin and Kedge of, I love nuts. I love nuts.
I just love a good
We're eating nuts with the garage door open.
nut. I just, honestly, cashews, you
Tommy,
name it.
do you know what Tommy came through this week? We got the ones in the bag.
Yeah,
do you remember
the honey roast ones?
The honey roast
Do you
ones.
remember back in
and
the
we got
day?
the ones in the tin.
Do you remember back in the day we used to get like dips, crisps?
Yeah, that's because we were in the house. Now I have to kind of arrange for all the food to be brought out into the garage.
Now we're lucky if we get just,
You get nuts. You get nuts. Yeah.
But
even then, we
they're
haven't had
good
nuts.
They're good nuts.
They are
good
good
nuts.
But and to be honest, you've always eaten already. There's nothing you want. Mind you brought your chutney over today. Thank you very much.
That's all right.
I do like Kedge's homemade.
It's like weird because we've all obviously before we record the podcast we've had dinner and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There was just something when I walked in.
I get peckish when you get to Tommy's house.
Taste in my mouth. I just need to eat something.
And also because this guy's always banging, I'm starving, I'm like, yo, smash this,
I
smash that.
get peckish when I see you two because I know that we're going to talk about food or there's food related stuff.
Yeah.
Or something food's going on.
We're so juicy.
Do you know what, Tommy? I really miss your pizza.
Oh, really?
I'm not saying that in a way that I'm like I want you to make it because
I
that's
miss
what Kedge
avocado.
does.
Guacamole.
Yeah, that's good as well.
And I am saying it in a way that you should want to make it soon.
It'll be lined up for you next week.
Well, he's not here next week.
Yeah, it'll be lined up. You can have all the guacamole.
That's not fair.
We're going to be swimming in guacamole, smearing it on our chest.
And pizza.
Spare guacamole. So we'll do that. I mean, we could have a barbecue. Now that the vegetarian's not here.
Oh, you can't actually because actually the weather's going to be pathetic.
Why?
Well, I've already checked that because I wanted to make sure that while I'm away that the weather doesn't get better for the rest of you.
Yeah, you're good. That's Kate. So you basically you've prayed hard enough to leave us with bad weather.
I was like, no way is the rest of the UK getting decent weather while I'm away.
He's done a bit of nazar se nazar mili.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blizzard say blizzard mire.
Yeah.
A blizzard say blizzard.
You're getting all the weather systems next couple of weeks.
Do you know what? I not even the next couple of weeks. I feel like I've had it already. Like it's you're saying that it's coming up, but we've been through today I went through every season, I think.
No, you're right.
It was warm and muggy at one point. I thought I was on holiday. Do you know one like Thailand or something where it's just hot and raining?
Yeah.
There was that. Then the sun came out and it was actually really hot to take off my jacket and stuff again because it was hot.
Lovely.
Then it went cold again because all the clouds came back in and there was it went a bit stormy, like a wind was brewing and stuff. And I was like, what is going on?
Yeah. I said to the boys, the kids are obviously off school, and they're sitting around. It bugs me. After a bit, after about 2-3 hours, you just kind of go,
What'd you do?
What do you mean?
Like, what'd you do when it's just raining and sitting around?
You mean sitting around on their
devices?
But that's because you can't go outside anywhere.
There's nothing to do.
And I get that. And then it stopped raining. I was like, put it down now.
We're going out.
We want to finish this round. And then I was like, no, you don't finish the round. You've been playing that all day. Forget it. I don't care.
Got to finish the round.
I know. I do respect the round. I know.
Don't forget, you were a child as well.
I know. But I also know they're not like, I'm about to defeat the boss that I built up to all day. It's just a regular round that they'll be back at.
No, but it's still
and you can save it.
Yeah.
And you can save it.
You can't.
The rain stopped. And look, the rain is so intermittent. The rain don't wait for no round.
Exactly.
So Dad don't wait for no round. I said, no. I tell you what I did. I don't actually demand it. I say, listen, please, it stopped raining. please. I know, it's desperation.
That is very polite.
It just sounds so desperate.
I do,
desperate dad chat.
I don't like shouting, right? So I was going to go, please, listen to me. There's a reason why I'm saying
you sound defeated.
Yeah,
please,
no,
please,
I am.
Please, bacha.
Because I'm going, just go out, go in the garden. They go, to do what?
Exactly.
And I go,
I would say the same thing to you. To do what?
I go, just go. Just go.
See, look at
of
his eyes have gone big.
Bit of football, bit of basketball.
He's getting
anything.
stressed just talking to us about it.
So today what I did was I said to them, actually, they've not ridden their bikes for a while.
Yeah.
I said, take the bikes outside.
Yeah.
Oh, it needs pumping up. I'll pump up the tyres. Oh, my seat needs adjusting. I'll adjust the seat. Right? Oh, what's going on here? And then for one of the bikes, by the way, the one up that's hung up there, just the camera, the mudguard flappy thing on the back wheel's broken.
Yeah, he ripped it off.
So he's cycling it like an.
So you had to fix all
and
that.
I went, change the gear on it. And I'm getting annoyed from a distance because I stayed inside.
It's probably better than Inga.
I went, change the gear. I can hear it, and it wasn't. Because when the gears are not quite right. And he goes, I am. And it was the mudguard, and it was all just a bit of a nightmare. But yeah, what to do? What nothing. But when they did go out, they went up for the 20 minutes. That was the only dry time, and other than that, they were inside.
Yesterday I actually went to like one of these festival things, like down in South London. It was actually a really good one because my brother's over.
Like an Amnesty International or something like that, where you have to hand in all your weapons or anything like that.
Because it's South London. Yeah.
Don't be silly. It was actually a proper music festival with a really good lineup, and I know both of you guys.
Yeah, perfect for people taking drugs. That's what
it
South
wasn't like
London's.
that.
We're just criticising South London, but this was actually a family festival,
Yeah,
wasn't
so
it?
like my family over from Dubai, so we took them out. There's like there was a kids tent with like Paddington and Cocoa Melon and all this kind of stuff. Then they had like a little garage ravers little tent.
Oh yeah,
like Anit were DJing
for little people, for
kids,
for junior ravers.
Love
Robin
that.
S was there.
Love that.
Robin S.
Yeah, was there. Yeah, honestly. And then the kids, it was amazing. Then like the main stage had like Ronan Keating and Billy Ocean and stuff like that. It was amazing.
The Ronan Keating.
The Ronan Keating.
Wow.
I'm more the Billy Ocean.
Yeah.
Get out of my get out of my seat.
Caribbean
Jump
Queen.
in the backseat, baby, and into
Honestly,
my car.
it was really good.
he was great.
But the weather. Honestly, it was just.
yeah.
I was yesterday when I got into my car.
Did you have your rain jackets on?
My rain jacket was on, but I was soaked into my boxers. Like as in, it was just everything was wet.
Gone through that hard.
It was through my waterproof jacket. T-shirt was wet, jeans wet, boxers wet, socks wet.
I'm surprised, Sach, that you lasted this long. You hacked it out.
No,
this is not your vibe at all.
No, I'll tell you what it was. It was good. So when we got there, we were like in the VIP area, so it had like covers. It was like tent. But you obviously have to get from one area to the other. Do you see what I mean?
Correct.
And that's not covered. So what do you do?
Did they not have a Shatriwala? Someone to walk with you.
But still, it was like sideways.
It was coming sideways. It was coming in
like
sideways.
Normal rain, and it was at one point. It was just a monsoon. I was like, we just need. And do you know what we did? We actually snuck out. I don't know if we could say this, but we snuck out of some door which we shouldn't have. But my car was just there on the other side of the fence.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
so we did it.
Nah, that's all right. Little cheeky sneaky.
that's
was
all
a
right.
cheeky
I mean,
sneaky.
you're only exiting the venue.
Yeah,
So-
we weren't doing anything, and we made sure we closed the fence up again, so like no one really knew what was happening.
Yeah, and was it muddy? Did you ruin your trainers? Because that's the first thing I'm thinking about here.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
The one thing I
Trainers-
don't like is trainers getting
This
ruined.
morning, I took a change of shoes, obviously, so 2 pairs. But
Yeah.
like, I opened my boot this morning, and there was just water in there, as if like it was the River Thames in my boot.
Oh,
Because it was just
'cause-
everyone's shoes were in there.
Oh god.
Like it's just mud
Yeah,
everywhere.
I'm not a fan of letting people into my car once their shoes are muddy.
Oh yeah.
What would you want me to do? Tell my brother and
his
my,
brother
my
and his
niece and
and
stuff,
nephew,
and my
Yeah,
sister-in-law
so
just
you
way outside.
you have the arrangements
Yeah.
of take your shoes off, but let's put them in
No,
the...
they did too, but then obviously we have to put those shoes somewhere. We don't just leave them. On
And
the
you
floor.
still get a little bit of mud around the bottom
Exactly.
of the
There's
jeans.
nothing you can do.
Oh, you have that little brush thing just to
Bruv,
do you?
the way that it was raining, we just all jumped in the car
Oh, yeah,
because
that's
it
fair,
was
that's fair.
we were just getting done. But it was, do you know what? Regardless of that, it was a good day out, and I was
Yeah.
gutted that it wasn't sunny because we are in the summer, aren't
It just
we?
sounds like a really good festival, Sach.
It was good.
That lineup's right on my street, and for the kids as well. You want to go somewhere with the kids.
How would you is that? I mean, compared to one of our mellas?
Oh, you can't compare it. It was like completely different.
And did people still stay out in the rain?
Yeah, people were
see.
still there in the rain.
I've hosted many a Mela in the rain, and when it rains, brown people are gone. See you later. No, I don't care. It could be Jazzy B performing with a unicorn, and Muhammad Rafi coming back,
Yeah,
on
from
his
the dead,
shoulders.
and they'd go, nah, mate, but it's raining.
Yeah.
we're gonna.
No,
go
everyone was
stand
still
over there.
sticking it out, and like they had like all the fun fairs with kids and all of that, and it was all
Wow.
busy, all
And it was
free
all
as well.
busy. The lineup was great.
brilliant.
Lineup was great.
Tents were brilliant.
Tents were good.
And you were there thinking, why can't we do this?
I did. You know what?
Did you? Did you become a
Oh my
kedge?
god, did you do that? Did you do the kedge thing?
No, I didn't become
You
a
did.
kedge, but the thought crossed my mind, and I was just like, do you know what? This is really well put on, and I got to say, it is one of my mates who put it on, so like, I know who it is.
yeah.
And I was just like, this is just so good. Like this is on my doorstep. I never really go to stuff
Yeah.
like this, and
What's
it's
it
just
called?
so nice. It's called Uptown Festival.
Uptown. Okay.
Love it.
It's a good one for next year. I remember that.
Yeah,
Blackheath,
for sure. Yeah.
South.
And the day
South-
before, on Saturday, in that same field was Kistry.
Kistry, yes, he was Kistry
Okay.
indeed.
So, do you think the people behind Uptown Festival will be happy to do Kedge's Gupshup Town Festival? I know we can have a little
Definitely
chat.
not.
There's
Definitely
some
not.
music. No,
Definitely
they
not.
don't-
As you said, if they had Muhammad Rafi on Jazzy B's shoulders with a unicorn,
Yeah.
no one's interested.
No, okay, fine, fair enough. Well, I tell you what, you're right. It is the summer, right? And this is.
Can we just while we're talking about this here,
Go on.
we need to talk about that there was an event on Friday that a lot of people were watching via the iPlayer, and that was the tribute to Lata Mangeshkar.
Oh, I missed. I was at a night before
Did you
party
miss
for a
all
wedding.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was invited to it personally.
Oh, because
by
of Pollock, yeah,
because of Pollock,
lovely.
I couldn't make it.
Yeah.
God, you would have been. Do you know what, Kedge? To be fair, if you had gone there, you would
Yeah.
have been probably one of the most hated people there
Why?
because they don't like you.
Who? Pollock Machado?
No, apart from Bullock, the organisation.
Oh. You know what? Okay, this is interesting. It's the BBC event, just in case you're wondering, right? But it was like not a proms related.
It
event?
was, but
it's
full on.
Yeah.
It's full on. It
and
was,
by the way,
bruv, it
they
was
are incredible.
the place we worked at.
Yeah.
Basically,
But
and everyone would have been there.
That's right. The Asian Network lot were putting it on there. So this is a celebration of Lata Mangeshkar. But funny enough, I didn't know about it. And you said to me in the week, do I want to go to Bullock's concert? And I was like, oh man, I can't. I got a night before wedding party. And because I'm just not about so much, I have to do these family events.
Yes, of
Otherwise,
course,
I'll be divorced and thrown out of my own family. I'll be literally double divorced. So you sold it to me as it's a Bullock concert.
Correct.
And was she the main?
She was.
Lata Mangeshkar
She was.
tribute?
Do you remember the last time she did
We
it?
all went. Remember?
Last time, when I organised it,
Yeah,
and I brought her into the country.
Yeah, you gave birth to her, didn't you?
Exactly.
Yeah, you conceived
I
her.
brought her into the country. Does he work for Border Force?
This
Bloody-
guy is-
I brought her into the country.
You could- and
Did he go there and collect her on the plane?
Right now,
No one
I'm on
knew
the Asian
she
Network
was.
side. I'm glad he's out.
No one knew she was.
If we
I
went
made
there and
the
they all started
connection.
cussing him, I'd go, I'd join him. I'd join him. I go, yep, you're right. And I'll tell you, there's a few other things you don't know. Let me fill you in the last 6 years. Yeah, go. Anyway, go.
But it was so it was that. But they did it again.
Right.
Yeah. And so the event
Go on,
happened.
go on.
Yeah,
You've
go on,
you've
say
got
what you
something
want.
to say. Just get out of the way.
Well, I think you know what? I don't think.
Are you hating? You're
No.
hating because you're not part of it.
No. Look, again, you got to look at it. You got to look at it from the bigger picture. You got to look at
Come
it
on,
from
Ken. Just say it. Does it rhyme
No,
with?
no,
Does
no.
it rhyme with ollocks?
Yeah.
No.
Doesn't rhyme with bollocks.
No.
What a load of bollocks. Is that
No.
what you're saying?
There was only one bollock.
There wasn't much child to that
The
concert.
thing
Is that what you're saying?
was, I think you've got to look at it and you've got to think, right.
That don't impress me, my child.
It's Lata Mangeshkar, legend in the game, and her voice is very specific, and she hits certain octaves that very few singers can.
Yes,
and
Bullock can.
never will.
Bullock can.
Bullock can hit certain
she's got
octaves,
very high voice.
but she's more like a Shreya Ghoshal kind of singer in China.
She's coming at you.
I just got had a nut stuck in my throat.
I beg your pardon. Sorry, Kenji. I'll take it
Put
back.
them away. Put them away.
But what I'm trying to
I was
say is
sitting
that her voice is very different to Lata Mangeshkar, and I think a lot of the older generation, including my parents, were watching it, went there, and a lot of other people that I know went there, were expecting her to reproduce Lata Mangeshkar songs in her range.
But hang on a minute. Then I think that's a bit silly because
Well, this is the other thing as well, because Asian people don't understand a tribute. Do you see what I mean? I think this is where we are. I think what everyone's expecting is they want to hear
you can't.
Aapki nazar ne samjha
by Lata Mangeshkar.
by Lata Mangeshkar.
But that's not going to happen.
Well,
exactly.
They do like a rap, like
No.
Yo,
No.
Aapki nazar
No,
ke
it's
samjha.
by a singer who's a very good singer, but she's not going to hit the right notes like Lata Mangeshkar did because that's a different range of
They do
notes.
like Jagale.
And also, but also it's an orchestra. So my dad goes, my dad's actual words were, it was complete satyanas of Lata Mangeshkar's tune. But the thing is, again,
Satyanash.
no, well, yeah, exactly. But the thing again, what my dad, is comparing it to is the original
pushing on his dad.
sound.
Just he's pushing
he's
on
hiding.
his dad.
It's politicians. It's a politician.
Nothing to do with him.
This is Kedge
we know-
Modi.
we
Kedge
know what-
Modi.
we know what he's
What
for,
it
mate.
is, my dad said. The
No,
people.
what I'm trying to say is that and this is what a lot of people are expecting. And it's not going to be that, right? You have to understand that. So I think a lot of people felt, it didn't really...
But there are a lot of people. What are you saying, Kenji?
Yeah, what are you saying?
It doesn't matter what I think.
Grow
It
a
doesn't-
nut that you just took out your throat.
It doesn't matter what I think, right?
It does.
It does.
But
Because you're indirectly saying it. You're passive aggressive right now.
Look, she brought on her brother to do the male parts.
Are you cousin Bullock? Is that what you do? I thought Bullock is Bullock.
No,
is still
Bullock's
good.
a brilliant singer. But
Yeah.
I'm saying that she brought on her brother to do the male parts of the singing as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
And again, a lot of people were questioning that was he the right
Was
choice?
he? Yeah.
And because he's not a singer.
Oh, he's not a singer.
Can I-
But that's even worse. He a painter and decorator. What's he doing?
Can I just take
What
this
do you mean he's
moment?
not a singer?
Can I take this
That's
moment?
weird, isn't
Right,
it?
right.
He's not a singer.
Right, I want to.
So what does he do?
Come on.
I'm
He
not
sells-
being.
sells
What
Pani
I'm,
Puri.
what I'm saying
Buys
is,
his
all I'm
hair
saying
from
is,
that. He's
all
got
I'm
a
saying
back.
is, at this rate,
builder.
if you are coming to see the Adnan Sami concert, there's highly likely that he might bring me out on stage to sing some of his songs.
Because why?
Just because of what happened at Friday.
Oh, that. Yeah, hold on. But why were you brought in to rescue Bullock?
No.
So why would Adnan Sami bring
No
you
wonder
out?
everyone complained.
That makes no sense.
Just because
He might. He might kind of go.
I mean, I can sing a bit of a tune.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
I've never heard you sing.
We clearly saw that on the video for the competition.
Well, that video has been seen by loads and loads of people now because Adnan Sami thought it was good enough.
That's what you do. You do poor impressions.
Adnan Sami thought it was good enough to be shared to his post.
Honestly, the best thing I've heard you sing is football chants. That's it. You're good for football.
After a few.
Yeah, because you got that annoying voice. You know, like he's got that Spurs voice.
Football and cricket chants.
Yeah. But actually, can I just take a little moment to say, I'm working with a guy now in these Bollywood cabaret shows called Chirag Rao. UK born, Harrow based.
Right.
He's a good singer.
Good guy, yeah. But went to India and studied. Bruv, he's so good.
Yeah. What, singing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say he's one of the best I've ever heard. And live, I see him 4 nights a week singing live. And he's wicked every time. Something he would have done a better job than a brother.
He's a good singer.
But aside from that, it is summertime. It's a shame. Was Friday night warm? Was it like a warm? I thought a warm night.
It was a
prom
warm
celebration.
Yeah.
I remember literally it was the day before my last show at the Asian Network, Thursday night, because I went on air. I was on air Friday, and they went, there's after the Friday, there's a few WhatsApp messages that have been found.
Discrepancy.
It was the same week, wasn't it?
And
yes,
that
I remember
Thursday
that.
night before that final
Whoa,
Friday.
same night as what?
Like it was that week. That
what?
The last time. Yeah.
Was
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, that's exactly what it is. 31st of July.
Yeah.
Because yes, it was exactly that.
What, when Bullock did it?
Yes.
No.
No. I went to the one
Oh,
with
you
John
went to
Williams.
the- yeah, you
I
went
went
to
to
the
John
other
Williams, who
one,
did the Jaws music,
Jaws, yeah.
Superman music,
Star Wars.
music,
Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Ark music.
Right.
And I went to a live thing with him. It was so good because it was all the big films. But I was there on that Thursday night. But what I'm trying to get to is, where was it? Was it Royal Albert Hall?
Yeah.
Yeah, wicked. So Royal Albert Hall, we were in a box right opposite stage. No. Jaws is playing.
Yeah,
it was so good. And I was...
It's funny how
little did I know.
It was approaching.
The jaws were coming. The jaws were coming. And
Yeah.
the mouth was open.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it is a great night. So it's a shame. On a warm night, there was no Superman to rescue me.
No.
I was Indian Jones. Exactly. But there was it was just on a warm night, a night like that would have been epic. Should have been really special.
Yeah.
I was more gutted that week because so basically none of us, like Kedge didn't go on Friday.
No.
I was actually not working on Friday.
No.
And we messaged in group and Tommy was like, I'm at a wedding.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well, we had a good chat over WhatsApp about it.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I watched it for maybe 5 minutes and then I put a film on.
I'll be honest with you. I was playing FIFA, but I had it on in the background, and it was nice just because I was just singing along.
Oh.
Because I put it through the
So is that what you mean
speaker.
by you could have performed with alongside it because you were singing along with it?
Yeah, I was singing. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of the songs are classic songs, and so everyone likes.
So that was a wedding, Tommy, that you went to?
The wedding was good. It was the night before party. So nowadays, I'm realising this more and more so. Everyone's really breaking down all their events. So they kind of go, they got the...
What's always been on that?
Yeah, huh? No, but so there's the night before is the night before. Then they did the Godvara separately to the actual wedding day. So normally it's Godvara in the morning.
I think they're just catching up with Gujaris. I think
you-
Gujaris do that all the time. They separate all the events on different days.
But then
Over a few weekends.
Yeah.
and we're going to a Canada wedding in a few weeks' time, and that one is it's literally 8 events, and I'm like,
You did that last year, didn't you?
yes, we did, and now it's the other sibling getting married in my wife's family. Yeah,
Right.
so
So you're looking forward to that?
I am looking forward to that because once again I'll spend the 8 days kind of going, no, I don't drink. No, honestly, I'm all right. No, honestly, I'm okay. No, I'm good.
Well, we remember when you came back from it and you were just giving us the breakdown of it.
Yeah, they are intense. I mean, all the Punjabis over there, I tell you, they're big and they're physical. There's something different in what they're all...
Do they come and give you like a slap and then...
Slap, physical, slap me in the chest. Come on, glassy lela, and all that.
Yeah,
Like, no,
yeah.
I'm all
Yeah,
right,
I'm
honestly,
done,
all right.
I'm done.
I'll have the odd, maybe one beer now,
Yeah.
maybe, just because it helps with it's nice with the food.
Yeah.
But I'm
But
not...
that's about it,
That's
yeah.
about it. I just don't want it. Anyway, but the one thing that was quite unique, I suppose, about this pre-wedding party was they had all these like Punjabi figurines around the room, like as decor. It was actually...
Oh, yeah. I know
It's
what
quite
you
nice.
What do you
So,
mean?
like,
Hold on. What do you mean? Like He-Man figures?
like life size. Like there was a man there was a man
Doing
stood
What, so
with a
like
door.
real humans?
No, figurine, like a what do you call it, like clay.
Made out of wood?
No, not wood. What is it? What do you made of? Like paper, not paper
Like
mache.
I would say
plaster.
yeah, like plaster.
Yeah, plastery sort of characters.
Yeah.
like a man.
Paris of plaster.
Do you know,
Plaster
like,
of Paris.
without it sounding disrespectful, you know when you go to like a Hindu wedding and you have like a massive Ganesh
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
statues.
made out of
Oh,
like
right. So like statues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can move around, but not
Yeah,
heavy.
Punjabi murtis.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Murti is a statue.
Okay, fine. Yeah,
but
okay,
like
right.
it's like trying to make it look like you're in Punjab. So it'd be like a singer.
Okay, to get
with-
the setting
Yeah,
of a
So it'd be like a
bin.
Bhangra dancer.
Yeah, and they got like a little swing that
And a
you would sit
manja,
on,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you would have in your
Right,
courtyard,
manja.
maybe in Punjab.
Right.
And they had that.
Goti.
And- yeah,
Haystack.
Right.
Yeah.
And there was I remember it was I can remember.
So what are the humans do? What are these? What are the humans do? What are they?
Like
what are
one stood playing with a doll around him, like like
Right,
smiling,
with a
like
face,
he's holding
yeah.
the stick, like he's about to play the doll.
Yeah,
There's
and
a
they're
woman,
dressed up like with a turban and
There's a
dhoti.
woman holding like a tray.
Full kit.
And there was one guy. Huh?
Full kit.
Yeah. Full kit. I said, no.
Full kit Bavinda.
And then there was like one guy who was like a Bhangra pose. And actually he was posing a little bit, is it ominously? Is that the word for like?
Bit Rudy.
Well, his hands were in a position where there should have been a tube-like thing in his left hand. So it's
A
like,
lightsaber.
yeah. So his fingers were sort of like he's gripping invisible handlebars, if you know what I mean. Yeah?
Right.
So there's nothing there. And obviously, me being me, went up to it and just pretended like he was doing something inappropriate to me.
As you would.
And then sent the video to Simon Sandhu.
Nice.
Right.
And then I was looking at Simon
if we can
Sandhu
get that
across the
video.
room.
Yeah.
See if you can get that video. Do you want it? I'll
We'll see if we can find it,
But obviously I've got my kids around me and all the aunties, uncles, all my family because it's the night before.
They'll start watching
And there I'm going, whoa, look, it looks like he's touching me.
Yeah.
But then I sent it to Simon, my cousin, and I'm waiting for him to respond. I thought, he hasn't checked his phone. Then I ring his phone from across the room, and then I see him tap his back pocket, pull it out, and then I put the phone down. Then he obviously sees the WhatsApp video, and I watch him laugh in real time.
Nice.
Then he looks around the room like, where am I? I'm like, I pointed at it.
Yeah. That's interesting. So because I've never seen the Punjabi setting like this. I don't
It's
think
quite
it's
quite
nice,
common
actually,
now
nice.
because it just makes.
So
it,
how many
Characters.
humans would you have?
Four.
They're not humans.
No, but how many figurines?
4, 5, and then I've even seen one with like do you know like then they do like an
Eskimos.
animal setting. So it's
Oh,
animals as well.
Animals?
Yeah.
You've got like
So-
a cow
what?
and a mug
like a
and-
cow and stuff as
I know,
well.
at Haveli.
A cow. They bring a cow.
Yeah, so
no,
it just
yeah,
looks
but like
it
a-
looks like you're in a field. Yeah.
Yeah, like imagine
But that's massive, Sach.
No, I've seen it.
part of the thing, but then
Cow, and then I'm guessing they'd have what, a bit of hay. Stacks of-
Yeah. I've seen it.
Yeah, things
Wow.
like that. Yeah, at the
Wow, someone invite me to a wedding like this.
And I'll tell you what you'd love. You'd love Haveli in Punjab, which is a big palace.
You know, they have these things
and
in
the food
Gujarat.
places.
Yeah.
They've got all those,
They
and they've
create
got
that.
loads of these characters.
So this
doing
is to
the
create.
spinning
So I
and
think
all that.
I'm guessing. Yeah,
Not
I've seen. I think I've seen
Gujarati.
Gujarati versions of this.
You can't have because we don't do it.
No, there must be Gujarati
Yeah, okay, well, if there
statues
was-
where
if there
where
was
as if
Gujarati-
there's like a garba setting or
Yeah,
something.
right. So that's what you'd have. You'd have a Garba setting. Would you have that?
No.
Sach,
Okay.
come on, you've been to enough weddings. They must
never
have-
seen it?
If they've got Punjabi people, they
Yeah.
must have Gujarati.
There's a company that makes
Go on,
them.
explain to me what you think this. So at the moment, we know that that's what we're trying to make Punjab look
Yeah,
like
so
at
it's
your event.
Bhangra, swing set, doll, food.
Odd cow.
Yeah,
What
bit
would
of
we
farming,
have?
farming-y stuff.
For Gujarat,
Yeah.
So you'd have the lady obviously like making roti,
What's that? What's that?
the clapping, as you.
Well, it doesn't
Well,
matter.
it doesn't clap. So
Yeah,
what's
it's-
it?
Oh,
do?
so we're just like that, just like one
So
hand
she's
over the
like
other.
she's measuring something.
Yeah, almost like that. Like,
So Tommy can make
Yeah,
another
I'll
in
give
the
you another
front
little
row.
root.
but she would have
Okay.
like a chutney on her face. You wouldn't be able to see her whole face. That's quite a Gujarati saying because they have to cover their face.
Do you cover your? What do you mean?
No, like the ladies always back in the day, it was tradition that you cover your face. The husband wouldn't see your face. It was like it's the way the sari folds over. I mean, I'm not an expert in sari folding.
Really?
or
I
anything.
thought you would have invented it, Kedge.
But it was one of those. The word for it is known as like a lutch.
Lutch.
Yeah.
DJ Lutch.
So you'd pull out the lutch, basically, which would hide your face.
Giving it the lutch.
And many a Gujarati are probably laughing at me now. But
Give it the lutch.
But yeah, so yeah, with a little bit of lutch, you can make it tonight. But what I'm trying to say is that it was. I'm guessing this
I
was,
should be so lucky, lucky. I should be so lucky in love. Come on, let's keep going.
let's keep
What
going.
other luck songs are there? Let's just get out of the way.
lutch down.
Oh, no. I'm latched up. Don't
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
out.
No, I don't know the words of the song, but it would
That's
help.
fine. No, I want to hear more about this.
So
Go on,
then
what else?
again, I think we'd need a cow. I think a cow would be
Yeah,
an integral part of that. I think the man would be probably using
Part
some
of-
sort of pickaxe or something, like as if he was farming with
Pickaxe?
not pickaxe, but what do you call those big pickaxe? Not the pickaxe, but the bigger version of it. What do they call it? Sickle, like a sickle.
Yeah.
That like sort of
Like the
doing
Grim Reaper.
harvesting. Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
At a wedding,
yeah.
the
We
Grim
need a little-
Reaper, dressed with their face covered up, all in black
Yeah,
with a
with a
sickle in
cow,
hand.
and a cow.
That
No,
ain't-
but that sort of farm setting in the
No,
kit.
it needs to be a bit more modern. Little VB and Sons in the background.
yeah.
Oh,
Stack
you've
of
gone modern.
That's a good idea. They should modernise it.
Because the thing
We
is,
need
like,
a
let's say-
statue of,
Let's say if your
Gandhi.
son gets married.
Yeah.
He doesn't want any of this because he will be like, who's this? Like,
Yeah.
what's this setting? He doesn't know about the Punjab setting. What would be the modern version of it?
See-
What would be the... So, I mean, maybe you could get a version of Tommy, Sach and Kedge.
But then, like, not as a Punjabi one. Then you're saying
Well,
more
it'd be
inclusive.
just... It'd be like British Asians setting.
Yeah, so it'd be like a podcast saying, like, oh, you know what? For example, there's lots of Punjabi rappers. I know, like in India, they joke about it every other Punjabi is a rapper now.
Yeah.
So maybe like you got him in like all blinged up, like a character like that, like a big Singh in his kind of puffer jacket in front of him, of a Mercedes G wagon or something like that.
Right. Yeah.
And then
you'd have
like Rishi Sunak looking kind of businessman Gujarati.
So then, hang on a minute, then you might as well just do your wedding in Madame Tussauds.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I was picturing as I was doing it. Like,
no, but you're getting. But then you get famous people. You want the authentic, average lullu, don't you? That's what we're looking for.
So is your body available for moulding?
Well, if that's
average lullu.
It'd be great, actually. You know what? We should that would be a great prank on someone if you were inside one of those and then just at the wedding. Just
hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Get me a pani puri.
Yeah.
Just drop it in
I do think it's a bit weird. And to be fair, I think these decory kind of things, I think they're not going to be around for
No, you're right, because it's a cultural throwback to a time actually that isn't even relevant
Which
in
I
India
think
now.
our parents probably
I don't even think that's in India now or in the Punjab now. That's
very
not.
rarely.
I think
rarely.
onto something that basically doesn't exist anymore.
So what would English artifacts have? What would an English wedding? What should they have? Like a Greg's in the corner, sausage roll. Like, I mean, like what?
Oh,
what
I see. A builder. I think you'd want a builder there.
Is that a very British thing nowadays?
Yeah, I think it's quite a British thing. I think
Sarnie.
But I'm thinking more like the people.
The people, yeah.
I'm thinking more.
Who is?
I think you'd need like a gym fit mum. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like who's just like in
but you'd also
leggings
need the
or
pullback
jeggings.
hair, hoop earrings, sort of chav looking thing as well.
Yeah.
Because that's what Brits are known for abroad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
A person on one of them scooters then.
Yeah, the electric scooters burning around,
with a balaclava on,
causing mayhem.
So
policemen chasing
maybe this
someone.
is the setting that we need to go into. Maybe we can provide this setting of that sort of average British vibe. The East End that we could be providing.
Exactly.
But we're talking about weddings and all of that. I was at a restaurant this weekend, and what I thought about, you know what, it was an English place, and they just do waffles. Right, so they just do loads of waffles. You've got savoury and you've got sweet waffles, but you just get waffles.
Right. Where was it?
St Albans.
Okay.
And I love it there. It's really nice food. And it's always rammed, but you can't reserve a seat. You just got to queue up, and there's always a queue. And the one thing I noticed that English or Western restaurants are not catered for.
Go on.
I know what he's
not catering for. Like they don't.
I think I know what he's going to say.
What?
Sorry, they're not the things that they don't do. The restaurants.
Yeah, they're not ready for. They're not ready for, because obviously we have a multicultural society in the UK.
Veganism.
Yeah, no. They're well ready for that.
Oh,
talking of which, they had a chana masala waffle.
Very good.
That sounds dirty.
I went to one a couple of months.
It did sound a bit dirty.
I went to one a
with
couple of months
onion
ago.
bhaji flavoured waffle.
Yeah,
dirty.
I had a chicken burger in a waffle. Never again.
Yeah.
I liked it. I thought, novelty.
That looks like you who try it. I know it. I looked at it. I went, no chance.
Just go standard.
Just put it in a bun.
And they had some papad crust on the chickpea curry.
Is this like a desi waffle?
No.
Okay,
But this was a special. This was special. But the problem that they're not ready for is what they haven't figured out yet is that Asians, we only go in 14s, 18s, 22s.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's how we roll.
Not because we want to. I want to make it clear.
But if it's your birthday, that's how many people
Mum, dad, missus,
uncle,
brother,
sister,
brother,
and it always ends up as that.
Did you take over the whole restaurant?
No, we didn't. There was only 5 of us. But what I'm trying to say is that there was in the queue.
There was
14.
There's
14.
And brown people.
This
Do you know what?
And they just had to keep waiting because they
sorry.
can't get enough space or tables to
Well,
get
then that's their fault. You shouldn't be going to places like that. I'm sorry. If you want to do that,
you shouldn't even. The size of your family restrict you where you going.
No, people like that shouldn't even be going Nando's because you're taking the mick.
Yeah, and you mess up everyone's orders.
Ready for that? Why is Nando's not ready for that?
Because they don't. I'm sorry.
No,
reduce the people in your family.
They should know now that we are a multicultural country, and therefore certain ethnic groups are going to have massive families that we roll together. Yeah. And when it is a birthday, so that's why when you go to a desi restaurant, right, they can always easily get a table of 10, 15 ready straight away. There's a line because that's how they set out.
Yeah, they're ready for it. They know about it.
Makes sense though.
And I felt bad for them because there was loads of other people going in front of them.
Yeah.
But sod them. Go to an Indian restaurant, innit?
But sometimes you want an English waffle.
You don't want an English waffle.
And I just wanted to put out a public sort of plea. to let restaurants. You know, if you are going to create a new restaurant,
I think you should
be ready for the Asian takeover.
You should do your research of what kind of establishments you can go to with your coach load of people. Yeah. Don't blame it on the restaurant.
What is groups friendly?
Exactly. Do the research.
You know what? Actually, that's a good little online poll. You know when they go, oh, the best kebabs in London or the best fried chicken. You should go to the best place that will cater for mass Asian groups. This is great because
that's why Pizza Hut was brilliant.
Yeah, buffet. Oh,
yeah.
Jackpot.
That's
because that's how Indian restaurants cook. So
no, because Pizza Hut could do those long tables. Pizza Hut could do the long tables.
True.
And to be fair, do you know what? You need to be a bit smarter if you're going in a group that big. Just split your group up into like 2.
Yeah.
Say, we need a table for 8 and a table for 8 or something. Do you know what I mean?
Even then, a table for 8, there was nowhere. There was no one sitting on bigger than 6.
Go in groups of 4s then.
Can we have 6 tables of 3?
That's what I mean.
No, but if you're the birthday boy and then someone else is on table 3 over there.
No, see, I knew you were going to say that.
That's okay. The point of this?
Objection, because because when you are sat in that long table,
you're not going to
you chat to the people 3 people down.
You're not. No, but it's happy birthday to you.
Sing across the room.
And actually,
text me, voice note at me.
Whenever I'm in a restaurant and someone starts singing happy birthday, I join in no matter who it is.
Oh no, I love joining in, but I'm just saying that you want to eat together because what happens is the paneer and the moga all gets passed up and down the aisles.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
I
think that needs to be looked at.
You're looking at it from a very old school sort of fresh term when families used to go. You can't, like, for example,
you're saying that people don't go like that out like
No, I don't think you should, because say even when it comes down to the food, like, for example, I don't think you can order for a group of 14 people. How many more are you going to need?
No, of course you need. Of course, but that's why you get like 4 chili paneers, you get 4 bhajias, you get like...
but still, it's like...
What it is? Your family, you people that you mix with, have been here for a bit. No, they've adjusted. Right, they don't need to, because they're not nervous about going out with 3-4 of them. They're like, no, it's cool. It's our country, man. We live in Rishi Sunak's Prime Minister, or Brown Prime Minister. It's our country. We feel comfortable. We feel safe. Whereas they still move in packs. Kedge's family are still arriving
like a bunch of wolves.
Yeah, they're still arriving on boats, and they're still they're the problem.
It keeps growing every month.
Got an issue with Kedge's family,
and it's like I just feel like, look, if there's like a smaller group, then you can order for your 8 people around your table.
Yeah,
you see what I mean?
I agree.
And then that group of 8 can order their own,
and it's more manageable.
You might order something that the other 8 want as well.
Yeah. Then you get it yourself.
But they want to know who's ordering.
I'm sorry.
Now you're taking on too much onto your shoulders.
Exactly.
I think you're worrying too much.
That's wrong. Yeah.
Look, like I said, I didn't have the problem. I was looking at that family and I felt sorry for them. Everyone was bypassing.
You're telling me there's a plate of mogo, 18 people down, and you want it down that end. Sorry, you're missing out.
No, you order 5. So there's.
I get that, but what happens if it runs out?
Well, then you pass it.
No, you don't pass it.
You
get your own.
Pass the move. Come on, you know that. It's basic.
I got to say, at the Godfather on Saturday morning when we went for the wedding, and that early morning cup of tea, you get the Godfather. It's amazing.
Oh yeah.
And they had the samosa, the popcorn, and the spring rolls.
Love it.
And I must have had 8.
Yeah.
8 mini samosa.
Yeah.
Actually,
but it keeps moving. It keeps passing.
Yeah. And
but that's different.
But when you look at someone else's table and they're like, they're not even touching their samosa.
I'm going to go grab the tray.
But all their spring rolls are gone, the pakora are gone.
Yeah.
But the samosa, I'm like, oh man, so you need to strategically put yourself, if you're going to go on these tables with like-minded people or offset yourself.
No,
it's quite strategic.
It is strategic.
Can I give someone a little mention actually? Because he did the food for that wedding.
Oh yeah.
And it's Peter Baxi is his name, and he owns Gungeons, and he listens to the podcast regularly. He even did that thing where he brought me over. He goes, look, because I know he listens. He's a good friend, and he got Gungeons restaurant, great restaurant in Gants Hill, and he said he went to one of his staff. He went, this is Tommy Sandu. And the guy looked blank at me. He had no idea. Right? No idea.
No.
And this happens a lot. When people come out and go, oh, we used to listen to your radio all the time. And then they tell their kid in front of me. And the kid's got that same blank look. He's like, who's this?
Who's this weird uncle?
You do get someone going to go, oh, when I was doing my GCSEs, you were on in the car all the time. My mum used to have you or whatever. But no, this kid, this waiter was like, oh. And I saw him do a polite smile. And I was like, look, bruv, I know you don't know who I am.
Then you had to cuss yourself.
And he went, no. He goes, every Friday morning when we're doing our deliveries or whatever, we
this
listen
is
to it.
This is that man.
But he loves the podcast. And actually, I want to apologise to him because he sent me a video of Gungeons making fresh jalebis.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have one?
No, I didn't.
Why?
Because I have never eaten a whole jalebi in my life.
Nor have I.
I've had one bite.
I don't think I've eaten a whole one.
I don't like jalebi.
Right. And I said that to him. I went, Pete, I said, you know what it is? I said, I just don't. He goes, nah, bruv. These are being freshly fried.
Yeah, no, I don't get it.
And actually, he was doing a nice little star sort of flower pattern. Do you? Oh, so you don't eat either?
No, it's the road. It's
No,
the road.
I find them too sweet.
It's the road to diabetes.
Literally, everyone
do you know
around
what?
me was like, "Oh my god, how can you not?"
I'd have a little bit of the outskirt.
Break it off a little bit, yeah.
But that's it. I would not. There's no way I'd ever eat a whole one.
In my
It's not for
mind,
me.
it feels like you're eating glass.
No, it's not
You know,
that.
like
I actually do think it's.
I don't
No,
know.
yeah, I just think it's so
It's just
sugary.
too sugary, yeah. And it's like you're frying sugar. It's
Yeah.
the worst thing you could do.
Right, and now I love savoury, so I said, Pete, I had like 10 of your mini samosas.
Yeah.
I had the pakora.
That would smash.
And I saw Milo, my son, he was like literally just pulled out his bottom lip and was pouring spring rolls into his mouth. And he was like, these are great. But sorry, never had a jalebi, and I'm not. Then someone was like, oh, what? You not a jalebi and ice cream? Hot what?
Yeah,
hot
no,
jalebi,
it's
cold
too
ice
much.
cream,
It's too
something
much.
like that.
It's
Not
too
supposed to be
That's
amazing.
just asking for trouble.
Yeah.
But speaking of sort of being placed strategically for food, there was a bunch of people that came back from I think it was the Caribbean on last week. BA flight coming back to London. All the passengers got on the plane. They were loading. Do you know where you should get on? They load up. All the food comes in.
Oh, yeah, on the trolleys.
They realised all the food had gone off.
Oh, for the meals on the plane?
For the meals on the plane.
The food
It's
had
a good-
gone off.
It's a good 7-8 hour flight back from the Caribbean,
my
isn't it?
God.
About 7 hours.
The food had gone off.
Like, so, you know, like the
Who noticed
so-
it? The staff or the
the staff
people?
noticed it.
Okay.
So the staff noticed that there's something wrong with this food. We can't service the people. Right. What did they do? What would you do?
So is it relevant to, where was the flight from? The Caribbean?
The Caribbean back to
Well, you've
London.
got to try, and I mean, there's normally like a sandwich shop. I think you'd have to just bring in some sandwiches.
I think they've done one better. Do you know what they did?
What did
Deliveroo in some food?
They got buckets of KFC. And I thought
for the whole flight.
for the whole flight, they were going round. You can see the videos all over the internet. They're holding buckets
That
of
is-
KFC chicken, and they're just walking around giving people pieces of chicken.
And served to you like that?
Served to you on a plate.
I mean, the vegetarians would be dying there, but
No,
you can
they
get-
might have had
the
other
vegan-
stuff.
you
Baked
can
beans.
get the
Yeah,
vegan-
baked beans
no,
and
you can
coleslaw.
get the vegan burger. You can get the veggie.
Can you?
Yeah, KFC
probably
do
not
it.
in Jamaica.
How incredible is that? Getting KFC on a plane.
That is.
Bruv.
Why don't flights do that?
Yeah.
I think something. Do you know what? I actually
Why
read
don't
after that.
flights
So many
actually-
people complained through the official BA channels and said you need to incorporate this
Yeah.
on your flight. Like
Yeah.
why?
Don't flights have some sort of partnership deal
Yeah, you're right.
with these big names where like you get Domino's for dinner, lunchtime I don't know, a Subway maybe, and then McDonald's breakfast if you're on the breakfast one.
It's a bit like back in the day. Centre Parks never had named food. Like it didn't have. It had its own pizza.
Restaurants, yeah.
You know, like Alton Towers.
Yeah.
But now you can get a Burger
Papa
King
John's.
in there and a Papa John's and a
Yeah.
Pizza Express. And
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
So like in the same way, I'm pretty sure BA could go right. KFC, we're gonna need give us 20 buckets of chicken, and when it's gone, it's gone. Your EasyJets and Ryanairs should definitely do it
100%.
because they will shift it. I
Then I
remember-
thought, and then I was thinking
There
about.
must
it, I
be
was just
some
like-
reason, otherwise the flights would have done this.
And
by
then I
now.
thought KFC is a good one. Like, imagine if you were sitting there and you get like a Zinger Tower served. I'd be happy for my flight.
Can I tell you something?
that would be a game changer.
Right. I want to add to this. I was on doing the travel shows quite early on in my career. I was traveling on my own, and they flew me business class. Right. So I'm not used to, and I'm only like 24 years old.
Yeah.
I get a Burger King at the airport.
Yeah.
Oh, flights gets called. I'm still a little bit new to traveling as well. So I'm
Yeah.
a little bit just get there. So I'm holding on to my Burger King. Don't miss the flight. I've got
yeah.
a job and all that. And I took it on. And I sat down in business and I got my Burger King and I'm well out of place. Straight away, I look like
Yeah,
an idiot. 'Cause
yeah.
everyone
No,
knows,
there's
like,
nothing wrong with that.
Well, yeah. But then I saw everyone looking at you. So I started looking around. I was conscious of it. And then the flight attendant said, do you want me to warm that up for you? I was like, you're right. And she
Yeah.
warmed it up and brought it out on a tray. Bro, everyone was looking.
Exactly.
They're
That
like,
is a good-
how
You know what
can
I
we
mean?
get it?
Game changer.
So the KFC would be a big deal.
I once went on the flight with Nando's. I think there was probably about 40 chicken pittas that I bought because
Wow.
it was my brother's wedding. We all going to Portugal.
Brilliant.
Half the plane was just our guests.
Love it.
And we bought so much Nando's from the terminal in Gatwick, and we just took bags of
Oh,
Nando's.
brilliant.
We
And it would've
took
wafted all
when we
through.
left Dubai. I remember we took a box of pizza onto the plane,
Onto the-
and it would just tasted so good. You
Yeah.
know when you're up in the air,
Yeah.
and
That's what
like
I
you
mean.
said, everyone's looking
And
at
you
you.
can eat cold pizza, it's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter when you're on the plane. You're going to eat stuff like that compared to the other plastic that you get in there.
I
So-
thought it was brilliant. And
That is
I just
brilliant.
thought, then I was just like, well, what other like establishments would you want like that are not chainy? Like what like I know Kedge would be straight in. I want a
Oh.
chili paneer. I want a golgappa man in the corner
Yeah, oh,
at the bar.
Golgappa man just coming up and down the aisle. Just
No,
keeps
well,
talking.
fine. I got to credit Mumsy for this. Mumsy, when he came on to the show years and years ago.
Yeah.
And he had some. Didn't he not have a song called "Fly Away"?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fly With
And
Me.
we asked
Fly
him,
With
said,
Me.
you know, what would Mumsy Airlines be
Yeah.
like? You know, one of the silly questions
Yeah.
that you asked. And he said, I want lamb chops on a grill going up and down
That's
this.
what I mean.
a
Imagine a mixed
mobile
grill.
just sizzling along.
Yeah. A mixed
Bruv,
grill on the...
even if I was asleep, I'd be like, what's going on?
Or even
What am I
one
missing
better.
out?
Bruv, a shawarma just coming down.
Oh, hello.
Going round and round.
Exactly.
Just shaving it. As you
Shaving
do
it.
it.
Honestly, I would say to them, in case of an emergency, I don't want a mask. Just bring a shot. Let me just start. Let me eat. Let me die eating.
Can you imagine if there was a little shawarma going down on Hijack on the series that we're watching?
Oh,
I haven't seen. Yeah, is that good?
Oh,
It's
it's
You're
really
loving
good.
Hijack, aren't you?
It's actually can't get enough of
so
it.
good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Well, actually, talking of cooking and hijack, let me link the two here because Asians like to hijack all cooking, right?
Yeah.
You know, like
We're the
and
best.
If you don't mind me saying,
We're the best.
You lot, if I can say that, the Gujis are the best.
Cages
at it.
mob.
They
Yeah.
take their food everywhere, and I think actually that was.
Do you know what? That very quick. That winds me up though, because straight away Gujaratis think they can make pasta and they can't.
Well, that's because they just had masala and chili.
Yeah,
towards
it's
it,
just
didn't it?
Kedge is that guy. He
Yeah.
just masalaed up the pasta.
Actually,
That's beautiful.
And then he calls it pasta.
pasta lasagna.
Lasagna.
Dorbijania. No, actually, this week in the press is
Ruined it, bro.
what's his name? Rishi Sunak's mum. Rishi Sunak's mum takes her own spoons to restaurants because she's hardcore vegetarian.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
so she's a billionaire. Don't forget, it's her fella who's the Infosys guy,
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
the billionaire. And this is a girl, you know, in a humble sort of stage, just kind of goes, you know what? I'll just take my own spoon. Like, I don't, you know, she and because she doesn't want to know that it's touched any other meat, whatever.
Correct.
So I'm saying we're known to customize our own food and all that. But get this is the story I want to talk about. They found traces of spices, i.e. for a curry. They found haldi, more specifically, turmeric, which dates back 2,000 years ago on like a board, like a crushing board. You know where you crush your spices?
Yeah.
They found that just 6-7 feet under the ground in Vietnam. And it shows that curry was being eaten 2,000 years
So
ago.
that's when Jesus was around.
Huh?
That's when Jesus was around.
Yeah.
2,000 years
Yeah,
ago.
2,000 years ago. So he might have got
Yeah,
down
right.
with a little
Jesus
keema
might
naan.
have- Yeah, Jesus might have. The wise men might have brought him some.
Yeah. And they said that all these spices from around the world, turmeric, ginger, cloves,
What, were they eating
nutmegs.
like chicken curry?
Well, they don't know. What they found...
Hold on a minute. So are Vietnam claiming
That they made
our
curry?
culture?
No,
No,
can't be.
no, the other way
Are they,
around.
are they saying that Vietnam created curry?
No. Curry was found... These curry remnants were found in Vietnam 2,000 years ago.
Because I'm about to, do you know what I mean, kick off. If that's what they're
you don't
claiming.
have to. Curry in
Do I
India...
need to go to Vietnam?
Curry in India dates back 4,000 years.
Yes.
Right, then
Right?
that's better.
But what they're saying is, around that time, a lot of Asians from our part of Asia would have gone down to Vietnam part of Asia.
Really?
Yeah, traveling around because of spice
Doing
trading
what?
and all
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
You get everywhere. Come on, kid. You know that.
Exactly. It says,
Not 2,000 years ago on a donkey. That must have taken ages.
No, they would have gone.
so this was...
They would have gone.
Yeah, they would have gone. They would have made the...
And they got family there.
Yeah.
Go visit them.
Yeah. This was
Have
a
you ever
large...
met a Vietnamese Gujarati or an Indian? Vietnamese Punjabi? Have you ever met it? I mean,
Viet Rai.
do if you are of Desi origin in Vietnam, can you just contact us?
No,
Just
there will be. There will be now because they're in Malaysia,
I bet there
and
ain't that many.
Singapore, and
Yeah, no, I
and,
think
and,
there
and
No,
all
but
around there.
Vietnam is just like, wow.
Yeah.
I love that.
But yeah, so this was a grinding stone that they found. So they could go into the stone, they could see the little remnants of it, and DNA. That
I
they
want
kind
to
of
find a
looking into and all
Desi
that.
Hawaiian as well.
Yeah, I reckon there'll be links to that. There'll be links because they got
Like, I want to know about Desis who live in Hawaii.
why.
I thought you said.
So
I
just
wonder-
what for someone to stay.
Well, they'll come in handy, but I'm just saying, like that would be like someone who's like ingrained into the Hawaiian culture and life, but they're still Desi. If you know what I'm trying, like how we are from England.
Oh, like a British Asian, you get like
Yeah.
a Desi Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said you wanted Desi to wine.
No, no,
We can
no,
get you one of those.
No,
Just to wine up with. But I like this because look, they're basically saying this all comes from Science Advances, which is the journal that it's in, by the way. But food culture, that says, is significant in human history. When we enjoy delicious food, we often wonder about its flavors were formed, and so all this. So our Desi flavors have influenced the Vietnamese cooking because they put the other stuff in it. What do they call that thing? Is it golang or something like that?
Galangao.
Galango.
Yeah, that kind of
That's,
like a paste.
That's a
Okay,
tune.
song.
That's a tune.
What-
Galanga,
Topper.
Galanga, one by they went in one by one and two by two, innit?
Yeah.
That's
It's a Bashment song.
Oh, is
That's
it?
it. Tommy
Cute.
would know it.
I
Yeah.
don't know that one. But I tell you what, I remember.
No one plays tunes like that
Galang-galang.
anymore.
What's that? What's Galang-galang?
Don't make me sad, Sach.
What?
No one plays tunes
No
like
one
that.
plays songs like that anymore.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because it sounds terrible.
No,
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 it's a good
that
song.
is a banger.
It's on the Diwali rhythm.
Diwali rhythm.
Okay. But I just think it's kind of nice, curry, the way it moved around. I would love to be like a little satellite in the sky and watch these kind of curry journeys and see how food gets influenced and changes things. Food
curry
changes
maps.
culture everywhere, yeah.
The curry map.
Or just spice maps, and I just seen how it all changed.
Quick
the world
little
back then.
other food side note that I saw this week as well. Subway are looking for the first person to change their name by default to Subway. You get free Subway for life.
Oh.
You get free Subway forever.
Forever.
If you become like
if you're
Sach in Subway.
No,
Or Subway
yeah.
Subway
Yeah,
engineer.
Subway, yeah, surname, yeah.
Subway Sandu. Actually sounds all right.
Subway Sandu.
Subway
Sounds like a
Sandu.
computer game.
No, yeah, but yeah, like Subway Surfer.
Foot long or 6 inch?
Yeah. 3. It's
You have to keep growing the Subway Sandu.
Yeah.
Like, can you get it to 6 inches? But no, we're talking about computer games, we're talking about that. But what I want to talk about is the food that you might be eating while watching your favorite telly shows.
Right.
Because they have announced the best TV show for the past 25 years. Now, if I had to quickly ask you, for the past 25 years, if you had to pick your best TV show, let's go top 3. Can you?
25 years.
Yeah. What series?
Men
would you
behaving
go?
badly.
Oh, okay.
Because-
But
British
isn't that
one.
before 25 years? I think
I think that's a bit before.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. What I
No,
think
this is more like the Netflix era, that
okay.
era, the Apple TV, that streaming.
Okay, I'm going to go one.
Go on.
In-Betweeners.
Okay.
Not on there.
No.
Got to be on there.
So I've got the list here, and In-Betweeners doesn't make that. I think In-Betweeners, was that not before 25 years?
No.
No, but it's not on the list.
See, 25 years isn't that long ago.
Isn't that long?
1998.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So
This is, I'll be honest with you, this list is more what you would find on Netflix and...
Okay, hang on. Another one then. Line of Duty.
No, you're going with all this British stuff, bruv.
is this an
this is
okay,
more like...
so tell me Ozark's on there. I'm trying to think of something I really enjoyed.
Ozark.
Yeah.
I would agree with Ozark with you on there.
Ozark
it's
was
not on the list.
Wow. Okay, what about Suits?
No,
We watched it. Okay, what about Sopranos?
Sopranos is the second best
Yeah.
TV show to be watching.
Okay.
I've
What
never
about-
seen it.
Oh, neither have I. Actually.
Everyone keeps banging on about it.
Yeah,
Just today,
everyone in my
people
family,
at
I
work
think-
were telling me.
yeah,
that
we're too late. We're too
it's
late
like
on it.
the original, and it's the first sort of
Supposed to be so
series
good.
that you've got to be watching.
I wouldn't have a clue. I
I
don't
bet,
watch any
then I
American
bet things
shows
like
that.
Power are in there. I never watched
No,
that.
Power's not.
Okay.
Power would be-
What about your one, Billions, or whatever that one is?
No, I never watched it.
Oh,
Succession.
Succession, yeah.
Succession, yeah. Fifth. Brilliant show. Brilliant.
Yeah,
Wow.
but do you know what? These
Modern
American
generation,
ones
they
don't
don't know,
appeal.
yeah.
I'm more like Desmond.
Yeah,
That's
Cagney and
what I wanna
Lacey.
watch.
L.A. Law.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
That's what
come
I
on,
mean.
bro. Dempsey and Makepeace.
No.
The Bill.
The number one thing,
The Bill.
I think you guys
EastEnders.
you guys have seen this. Breaking Bad.
Yeah, oh, I love Breaking Bad.
Number
Never
one.
seen it.
Is that Breaking Bad?
They said it's the best thing in
Yeah.
the last 20 years, 5 years.
Actually, you know what? What I will say about Breaking Bad, because Breaking Bad was also the first thing I watched on Netflix. 2007, 8, and I watched Kevin Hart's special.
Okay.
That was on there as well. But I remember Breaking Bad, I was obsessed with, and obviously we'd never been.
That's a good question. What was the first series that
Yeah.
you watched on Netflix? Because mine was that one with this French dude in it, and he had a British wife, and he was like one of those cleanup people for a murder scene.
Yeah.
We watched it together.
Yeah, but not Pascal or something like that. Or was that the actor's name?
No.
He-
Maybe. And then he had a brother who was a bit dodgy. And then basically they got involved with this mafia. And then they basically had to keep cleaning their mess up
Yeah.
because they kept murdering people. That was a brilliant show.
Oh yes, the two brothers.
It was
Yes,
like
you're
something
right.
like The Cleaner or something.
Yeah.
That was my
I can't-
first series.
Someone
I
will tell
watched.
us. Yeah, but you're right. Those are the classic ones.
I don't remember.
The Wire. Have you heard of The Wire?
Yeah, of course,
I've
yeah.
not seen it. People again saying it's the best, and that's the
Okay,
third.
so what's the top 10?
So, the top 5: Breaking Bad, Sopranos, The Wire, Mad Men. Never
Oh,
heard of
yeah,
that.
the advertising
Succession
one.
was number 5, and then if you want to go 6 to 10, The Leftovers,
Never
Game
heard
of
of it.
Thrones, Twin Peaks, Lost, and 6 Feet Under.
Okay, so that's the British one. 6 Feet Under.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So
fine.
there you go.
Ted Lasso was in there as well. Chernobyl was in there. The Office was in there. US.
Not really.
Stranger
Not
Things.
really.
I'm not a fan
Oh,
of that.
The Office UK.
Yeah.
No, this was The Office US.
Nah,
Better
rubbish.
Call Saul. A lot of people love that one as well. But I thought, you know
Not
what?
a fan.
I thought, well, let's just mention it because I think a lot of our the listeners of the Brownlow will be like, oh yeah, they might want to watch something
So,
because
shall we?
it's quiet.
Shall we? Seeing as we're talking about TV shows and watching stuff, shall we address the elephant in the room?
What is the elephant in the room?
Someone went to watch Barbie this week.
I didn't. Did you? Oh, you said you were going to go see it.
I went to watch Barbie.
Yeah.
And And so, firstly, I want to say that I got to the cinema, and so many people were dressed in pink.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, I was like amazed. Like I don't think there's been a cultural phenomenon like this at the cinema.
You're right.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And you know what? Going there, I had my blue trainers on.
Right.
But I stepped back in and I thought, what can I wear that's pink? I don't have pink stuff. I'll be honest.
Apart from your tassels.
But but they wouldn't be on show. No one could see them.
Yeah.
So then, the only thing
When
I've
you
got,
go for a wee,
I've got
someone can
some
see it,
running
though.
shoes which are slightly pinky orangey.
Okay.
So I put them on, and I did my bit for wearing pink to Barbie.
You wore orange.
Because I felt part of this massive cultural movement that I thought, I've got to do this.
And at what point did you think, I'm too old for this? I look like
Not
a
at
twat.
all, because basically everyone, men, women, dads, mums, granddads.
Forget everyone else. At what point did you realise that you shouldn't be doing that?
No, I just thought maybe I needed more.
You're the man warm here.
Oh, I wanted like a cape or something. Do you know what I mean?
Barbie ain't got a cape.
No, I know, but I just
maybe
felt like
one version of it.
Well, yeah, Super Barbie. But I just thought, anyway, so I got that and I was like, I don't know what to expect, but let's just go in because basically it's all part of the Barbenheimer, the double, the big two films.
So, hang on a minute. You had the choice that weekend to go and watch one of two films, really.
And I went, because I'll tell you what, because the one before
That
that,
says a lot about you.
Because I watched Mission Impossible, and I'm on a roll. I was on a roll. I saw Mission Impossible, and then what was the one before that? I saw Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones,
So
yeah.
I thought, let me break it up and go Barbie.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of chat about it. I thought, you know what, you've got to see it to believe it how good this is.
Have you seen all the Asian things of memes going around like with that Barbie?
Oh,
They're
it's just-
so,
Do you know what, Paul? Tommy, don't start me on this. This is
and I reckon he's now on it though because he's all excited by Barbie. You can tell. Go on. You liked it.
I
didn't you?
went in with zero expectation.
No, you didn't.
No,
you
you
went in
didn't.
loaded with expectations.
No.
With your pink knickers
No,
on
because-
and everything
And
else.
you were gassed about it. You
Yeah.
said it to us a
So
week
don't-
before. You're like,
don't try that.
don't.
I'm neutral.
Come on.
I'm like a black canvas.
You were part of the
Yeah,
movement.
you were already in.
I'm feeling slightly, I'm being bullied here.
I don't care.
Well, so
You are.
rightly so.
You are.
Now, man up. Bunda. All the things that you can't say.
So I went in with zero expectation, but I love, if anyone knows me, I love going to cinema, popcorn, nachos, I do the whole
Get to
shebang.
the film.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what?
It's
Guys,
so
just
long.
just get to the film.
No one cares, Ked. Go on, yeah. You liked it. Good.
It's a brilliant film.
No, it's not.
It's
It's not.
honestly,
It's
it's
not.
a brilliant.
No.
It's
Can
so
I just
good.
say, Tommy, we had a ticket. Obviously, your wife went.
Yeah.
She goes, it was
She goes
terrible.
rubbish. She goes, it's rubbish. She
And-
goes,
and-
it's
and-
I
just-
don't think she was in
I'll-
the right mood.
Yeah.
No, I'll take her.
Well,
I'll take her.
I can back you up on. There's often she is not in the
But
right mood.
I'll take her thingy over it than his.
Yeah.
Can I just say, it is brilliant. It's so, honestly, and I don't want to ruin it, and I don't want to, because you can't ask me why it's so good. But Ryan Gosling is I think steals the show in it. I mean, you know, Barbie,
Ken.
she is brilliant, of course, right? She's obviously, you know, the centerpiece of the whole thing. But Ryan Gosling as Ken, I mean, I just couldn't get enough of it. I mean, it's so good.
You can
It's-
throw Ken off right now.
It's honestly, and they had dance sequences like Bollywood in it, and it was like it's just so clever. The story writing, because this
Barbie
film
is
could
Barbie.
be. Because
Look, I get
this
it. It's a
film could
cultural thing.
absolutely be rubbish. It absolutely could have been rubbish.
Yeah.
But it was so clever. And I think it's Greta Gerwig who's the director. The way she's thought of this and how to make it so relevant today. And honestly, and I'm going to say it now,
Go on.
all men need to watch this film.
Okay, cool.
Honestly, give it a go. Be open-minded, just like me, and let it just pass through.
I'm telling you now, Kedge, even if this was on TV, on BBC One, round
free.
Christmas,
Even if it was
sort
on
of stuff,
TV, in prison, in your
I
cell,
don't think I'd
the
watch
only
it.
thing showing on that day.
I don't think I would.
No.
There is zero interest. I have zero interest in this.
Oppenheimer, all day long.
Yeah,
I'd watch it. And
Oppenheimer,
then,
yes.
to be fair, I'm not really interested in that either, but I would watch it.
And I'll be honest, there's something that's gone full circle with the Barbie thing because it's so everywhere. And
It's just everywhere.
I read an article about these 64 key brands around the world that have all got behind Barbie, from
Right.
McDonald's to this. And
I mean,
Google,
because you
and
know they
what they've
spent
done.
double what they did on the film on just
On
marketing.
just marketing,
Because
yeah.
someone's gone, I think we're onto a winner here. Let's go big. So they made like Barbie pasta.
Yeah,
They've got
everything. It's everywhere.
everything. And honestly, it is brilliant.
There was didn't you say there was what's the name? Nora Faye was wearing.
There I said it, yeah.
Yeah,
She was
Tommy
wearing
said
a promo for her own thing, whatever it was, a song, film,
Yeah.
or show. She was wearing a Barbie top.
I just
At
wish,
her own
yeah,
film.
in the last week or two.
That is weird.
The one thing they missed is there wasn't a Desi Barbie in there. And because so they've got like there's loads of Barbies, right? So you've got Dr. Barbie, President Barbie, you've got lawyer Barbie.
Robbie?
No, Margot Robbie is just the main Barbie.
Okay.
But then you've got like different. So then you've got loads of Kens as well because they're all played by different actors.
Yeah.
And so you've got all the different. But it's
okay.
Watch it.
This guy loves it.
And take. I think kids need to watch it as well.
Okay.
Men need to watch it.
Would you want to watch Oppenheimer as well?
Oh yeah, that's next now.
And that's a proper story. The guy who invented that bomb and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's
Are you going to do your version? You're going to do Golgappenheimer. Yeah, the guy who invented Golgappe, and brought Pani Puri to the people.
Who is the guy who no one knows?
Definitely invented the bomb after that, mate. After Golgappe.
To this day, no one knows who invented the Golgappa.
Yeah, Golgappenheimer.
But again, this is what I mean. Bollywood need to look at this kind of stuff.
Shut up, kid.
Yeah.
They don't.
They do.
Shut
up. Rani or Raja and all of that. Karan Johar needs to go, why don't we just write a decent script?
Yeah, well, no, you got Raja Ki Rani Ki Prem Kahani coming out soon with
Prem
with
Kahani
Ranbir and Alia.
What Jhumka? What Jhumka?
Jhumka Gira Re. Yeah, that.
Show me your Jhumka.
No, it's not. It's actually called What Jhumka. That's the name of the song. Yeah. What's your Jhumka? Something like that.
What's your Jhumka?
Something Jhumka.
Is that the one with Kasa's song in it? No, Kasa. What's her name?
Janita.
Janita's song.
Yeah.
It's
everywhere.
I love the way she's singing.
Yeah, it is. Everyone's doing the dances.
It's beautiful.
The dances going
it's beautiful.
Okay, enough about Jhumkas. Enough about Barbies and Oppenheimers and everything else. What have we learnt this week? What little gems have you come across? Mine was just a lovely little story, actually. What's that lovely? Sorry, Mum just came up in a story, but it was it made me kind of go, I've completely missed this. I didn't know anything about it.
Okay.
You know when they're about to change the £5 note, £10 note, £20 note, or pound coins changing size, there's a big build up to it, right?
Oh yeah.
This, I feel like, has snuck up on me.
Not if you're Modi and you change your notes in India.
No, that's pretty immediate as well. But no, in fairness, he did that for corruption. So
He did. But there was plenty of notes for that.
Was it for the notes?
I think there was.
No. I think
I remember it being circulated.
No. He basically, I remember him saying
it was not enough notice if you were a scammer.
Yeah.
Because he just said in a week.
But if you've got 50 suitcases full of big notes,
if you're a scammer,
in 3 days it's gone.
Then you're in trouble.
But I think he did mention that it was going to happen. So it wasn't there.
Now my thing is stamps. I don't know if everyone knows this. The thing I learned this week.
What's happening with stamps?
Stamps are changing. If you have a regular stamp of any kind, from the day you listen to this podcast, actually it's from the 31st of July. So we're recording it today, on the 31st of July. From tomorrow, old stamps cannot be used. If you put an old
What do you
stamp...
mean an old stamp?
Like any kind of stamp. A stamp. Right? Because the new ones will have a barcode on them.
From the 1st of August?
From the 1st of August 2023, you cannot put an old stamp on it. If you put it on...
I've got a little pack.
Yeah, same. You can exchange them at the post office.
And
get
No, but I haven't got a full pack. Some of them have been used.
Yeah, as long as you're not taking your pants back, it's just stamps. It's all right. You haven't licked the back and left them in the book.
No, they're the sticky ones.
Have you never?
No, they're the sticky ones.
They're all sticky ones now, but I bet your pants. I'm not talking about your pants.
We're not
talking about your pants anymore. We're talking about.
I don't remember using a stamp for the last time.
No, the stamps, because it changed the barcode. There's going to be a barcode on stamps.
I've seen them,
and so these will be.
But what, on the small stamp?
Yeah.
How do you fit a barcode on that?
You can.
They can.
It's a bit bigger, and it's not like a barcode that's like long.
Like a QR code.
It's like a little strip that's a QR code.
Yeah.
Wow. So what does it look like? How have I missed this?
But it looks like this. I'll show you. But it means that if you put a stamp on a regular stamp on a thingy on a letter,
that's not what it is.
Yeah, it's a little marker on it. Yeah, it says.
No, it's not. That's not it, Tommy.
Oh, is that?
That's the old one.
That's the old one. I was going to say I've got them ones.
No, keep going. There you go.
It's like a QR code.
Yeah, it's a QR code.
Yeah.
A vertical QR code.
So actually next to the stamp. So it's not on top of the image.
Right, of the Queen.
Or whatever. It's going to be next to it. But anyway, my point is, don't put an old stamp, because I would have done it tomorrow.
Yeah,
if I supposed to,
you would have
put a regular
that.
stamp on.
That is very good intel.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear it.
Intel?
Yeah.
But it's been all over the news for ages.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yes, I've totally missed it. But anyway,
what do you send
stamps
down to the bank still?
Huh?
How do you know that? What do you use stamps for?
To send stuff, obviously.
What? What have you needed to send by the post?
Letters.
I sent.
I've not sent anything in the post for years.
Yeah, I sent 3 letters off last week.
Yeah, you have to.
And it was handwritten letters.
To who?
Can I share this with you? Shall I share this with you?
Go on.
It was to contest 3 different parking, speeding, contravention things that I've done. I travel around a lot.
You can do that via the email.
No. But I feel if you handwrite it and someone opens a handwritten that says, "Look, I'm really sorry. I know what I did here was wrong. Allow me. Let me off, right?"
Tommy.
But I think that goes a long way.
Your takers, yeah? Right.
Write a letter. Trust me. This is my little inside tip. Because if you get it on the other end, I've got to tell one other little story. Sahel Sahi used to work on the radio with us.
Yes.
He's such an idiot, right? He used to have a pre-written note in his pocket, typed out, because his handwriting's atrocious. Yeah. Says, "Hi there, I think you're really pretty. This is my phone number. Give me a call." and it was, if he saw a pretty girl, he'd go hand a note. I said, "Yeah, but Sal," I went, "you realise how dodgy that looks because you've typed it out."
And you've got loads
he goes,
of
"Yeah,
them.
but," he goes, "Mate, my handwriting's terrible." I go, "Yeah, I know your handwriting might be terrible, but if that is a serial killer move." That is like, why is he preempted, pre-typed out? I said, "You realise you can't have just typed that just there and then when you've seen her. You got that ready." Yeah. And he went, "Yeah, you're right. You're right." I'm like, "You're an idiot."
I think I think he slipped that note.
So anyway, just
once.
very quickly, what's your success rate on these handwritten notes? Like, have you
100%?
Oh,
really?
And these 3 have just come away, and I sent it off a couple of weeks ago. All clear. This time, Mr. Sandhu.
This guy, honestly.
Wow.
So,
honestly.
And honestly, you work it out, £60 a ticket. So, and points potentially and things like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm going to get you to write me a letter next time.
Worth the stamp.
You got to write handwritten, bruv. You got to come from the heart.
And it's worth getting a barcode stamp.
I can't even read my own handwriting.
I'll write it for you. Yeah. I've got good handwriting.
Okay, cool.
He has, actually.
Right. So we'll do that.
Okay, what have you learned?
The thing I learnt was, and it was a bit stupid because I thought, how did I not even realise that?
Sach, if you've learnt it, it's not stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Maybe you might be stupid.
What does tag stand for?
Huh?
Tag.
As in when you tag someone.
Tag her.
Add.
Tag. Playing the game in school, tag.
Yeah. It means you've been tagged.
Is it something against
What do you
girls?
mean? No, what? TAG? Like you mean they say
tag. What does it stand for?
touch and go?
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought that.
Touch and go.
Touch and go. Touch and go. Because that's what you're doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That sounds a bit dirty, actually.
Wow.
I never knew that.
I never knew that.
I never knew that.
We used to call it calling. We
used to call it.
You say you're it.
It, tag, had.
Had.
What's
Oh,
had?
yeah, had.
Remember had?
Yeah, had.
But they were roughly the same thing.
What's that?
You'd touch them and go had.
Had, yeah, but had is harass and dash.
And that's why that game's not played anymore.
Had you can't play anymore, but tags are.
Touch and go. I'm surprised you got that because I never.
I just thought of it.
Well
No, but you used to never think.
No,
did
you did.
Yeah.
That's true. That is true.
What was the other one you had?
Stuck in the mud.
No.
Cops and robbers.
You did something a few
British
weeks ago.
Bulldog.
British
No,
Bulldog.
but what does that stand for? QR code. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Quick.
It was something like that.
Oh.
Quick response.
Quick response.
That's it. That's what a QR code is.
Lovely.
Here you go.
Right.
Sorry.
I'll show you a little QR code in a minute. I've got a new business card made. It's just a QR code.
Oh my God. Today, I met someone
I'm
on
gonna
Friday.
show you. I'm
I
gonna show you.
met this guy. We want to do something together. And
Yeah.
he gave me a business card and had the QR code in it. And I wasn't sure if it was a QR code because it was.
That's my card.
See, yours looks more like a QR code. His looked
Lovely.
like one of the things that you stare at and you've got to find an image. But as I scanned it, then bang, straight into the phone, QR code, and you get
You can now get
email,
AI to make QR codes from anything.
Takes you
Lovely.
to my lovely little homepage
Link
with
tree.
a QR
Good.
code. That's it.
You can-
Company.
We even put the brown load
Is
on
that
it
the
as well.
company? Dupney.
Yeah.
Is that their company?
No, it's not.
It's not. There's it.
But you-
TAPNI. Dupney. Like jumping around.
AI can now make the QR codes out of actual just real images, so you can actually make it look like an image,
Oh, like your face.
Yeah.
like your face, but
you
it's a
scan
QR
it.
code, and you can scan it. It's very clever what AI
Very
do.
Honestly, I was blown away by it. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. This
QR
is
code
good.
is
There we
clever.
go. There we go. The thing that I learned, and that was is because I was reading up about from this scientist, and that sometimes is that when you sort of start losing your sleep, when you find yourself sort of wide awake at about 4 a.m.
Yes.
And it's like, well, why do I keep waking up at 4 o'clock?
And still tired.
Still tired, but you just
wake
lose that kind of
Yeah.
You kind of know that what's
You've
going
fallen
on.
out of sleep mode.
Is it
Yeah.
something to do with the time in the atmosphere or something like that?
A little bit to do with time.
I know it's like REM stuff plays a
It's
part, and what
so-
sleep part your sleep
That's a
pattern
band,
you
yeah.
might
So
be
this
in.
expert, Lisa Artis, is basically the CEO of the sleep charity. She has basically said
CEO of the sleep charity.
yeah.
Charity?
Yeah, and they've partnered with Simba
To
mattresses.
raise money to help people. They must be a lazy lot. They're just so tired of that.
Basically,
Has he got
what
any
she's
money?
saying is that we start to experience less deep sleep after 4 or 5 hours. So if you go to sleep at 11,
It like wears off.
it starts wearing off.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
coming out of that deep kind of sort of sleep that you would be in, and where you're really recharging, and then you're into this light sleep.
Yeah.
And this is why that's when the thoughts start working.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's when you start,
That makes sense.
and then you start waking up. So if you go to sleep at 11, This is going to start happening about 4 or 5 o'clock.
But is that why they say there are sometimes, when your body naturally wakes up to that, that's the time to wake up then. So if you do find yourself awake,
yes and no,
get out, get going.
And also, if anything's going to wake you up easier, it will be in this period now. Yeah. So after that, you're going to start getting distracted. Like, because I sleep with the blinds open.
Yeah.
Because I like having that.
And you have a red light on in the background. You dance in the window, but that's a whole other thing.
But basically, that's what it is. So you're less likely.
Hold up, Kedge.
You're less likely, just swinging about. But you're less likely you're more likely to be distracted by certain movements, sound. Sometimes you can hear the boiler. Do you know what I mean? Just with faffing around and all of that. And that's why you've come out of your deep sleep, and it only lasts.
So what? You sleep with the blinds open.
Yeah,
kids, I couldn't do that.
But that's another bit of madness that I do that I've read about.
Okay, is that because of the natural biochemical
your
reaction to your eyes?
rhythm?
Yeah, and then you basically wake up more alert because your body, eyelids are reading your
cells.
I need it to be pitch black.
Yeah,
no, your cells are ready to basically start functioning again at that time in the morning. So therefore,
I get that, but I think in the day
you wake up better.
When you wake up in the morning, obviously there's going to be sunlight coming past your curtains or something to kind of wake you up. But if there's like a light on or something in the room, I couldn't. Do you know what I mean?
Can I share something with you? Now, what do I do here? I've got 3 other people in my family: my wife, and my 2 kids.
Yeah.
The kids come in and out of the room all throughout the night. You wake up, you don't know who you're going to be in bed with.
Lovely,
Could be all 4 of us, 1 of us, 2 of us, whatever. And it's quite nice sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you're like, what's going on here? But sometimes they come into the room and I sleep on the left-hand side. The door is on my left-hand side, right? So as I'm lying there,
you're the first victim.
I'm nearest to I'm going to get shot first, right? So, but the door, they always leave a bit open. In the distance by the stairs that are right there then, there's a window at the top of the stairs.
So it comes straight into your face.
Bruv, it's like it does laser eye treatment on my eyes.
Through
corrects my vision every morning.
But I'm surprised you haven't got a blind on that.
No, because it's a tiny window. The window's about the size of like a
vent kind of one.
No, like maybe the size of a...
Could I crawl out of it?
Like a gaming screen. Like 20 inches.
Yeah.
You're like a small TV.
Could I crawl out of it?
Yeah. Huh?
Could I crawl out?
Easily. Yeah. And then, but that light coming in, and I'm lying there, and my room's got blinds, so you just close the blinds. But it still lets in a little bit of light, but you can adjust. So I'm with you on the kind of waking up to the light. I must have said it to all of them 20 times.
Yeah.
Please, if you're coming into the room,
close the door.
Just close the door. You haven't got to close. Then you get that. They're trying to close it. Bang. And it's one of those locks that just like, it clicks out after a bit, it's not quite hermetically sealed.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm like, I can hear them trying to do it. And I go, just leave it there.
But you have to understand their state as well. They're half asleep, and Daddy's told us that we got to close this.
How many times have I got to say it, brother? It's getting to the point. I don't think they like me.
I don't know what I think you should do. You should install one of them automatic doors like that you get in Tesco,
or just some sort of really long stick.
Why don't you have like tassels hanging down from the thing, like from your door, so that like like when you go into
I told you, kid, I don't have the red light and the people going past.
Say, what's this guy trying to do?
Boudoir, do you know what I mean? So like at least it will still block out the light, but if they come in through the night,
I want the light to come in, and the window's so high, I can't put something in front of the window because then it would just be blocked the whole time.
Just put a desi blanket over it.
I'm saying I think it's key what you said as well with your fact, Kedge, because this morning I woke up at 5:30 and I thought it's so early, it's so early. So that's weird. And then I stayed in bed till about 6:30.
No, I went gym.
Right, no, I started training at 7. I thought, come on, go back to sleep. And then about 7 o'clock, I was in the gym. I was working out down here anyway. Right. But so I would go with it. My advice would be, if you wake up, you give it 20 minutes. If you're not going back to sleep, brush your teeth, wash your face.
You shouldn't. When you wake up, you shouldn't be lying around in bed. Get up, 10 minutes.
Get going.
Get up. Get going. Yeah.
But I do need those 10 minutes.
I do as well. It sets your day up. I think. If I wake up and get out. No, just being awake.
Yeah, just breathing through your nose.
Kedge is a guy that just opens his eyes and goes.
Control, like that.
Really? I can't. Do you know what? I would have a. Won't ask what you do in the toilet. I need that. Otherwise, my day's gonna be bad if I've rushed. I'm gonna have a bad day.
Bro, can you please talk to my wife? Because I wake up, bro.
I'll have the therapist.
I'll have one eye open. She'll go. I've got a meeting at night. I've got a meeting in an hour, and don't forget the boys. And I'm like, I've just woken up. And again, I said to her as well. I said, I just need a few minutes. So then she'll go, "You're right." I go, "Yeah." And I see her looking at me. I go, "Brrr." No. She'll go, "Can I talk?" I go, Now, if I say no, then I get in a bad mood with myself because I'm clearly that arsey bloke in the morning, and I'm like, I just need a few minutes. And when we do, everyone goes, oh, but you must be a morning person because you do the breakfast show. I'm like, no, but when we do the breakfast show,
it's different.
You'd wake up on your own at 4 o'clock. And you'd have quiet time. You go in the shower. It's quite selfish, actually. It's a nice way to wake up, even at that time.
Then you have a little snooze in the cab.
Yeah.
I've sat with you in the cab, and you're very different to how I was in the cab.
Because I just have, you have.
I'm going full throttle rave.
By the way, I've now done a month because it was the start of July of cold showers as well.
Oh, I did a month of no eggs.
Really?
Yeah.
Full veg?
Yeah.
That's not like you.
You love an under?
Yeah.
And how do you feel?
Fine. I'm not missing.
Do you miss them?
No.
But you do like an omelette.
Yeah, but I haven't had any eggs, and I wanted to see.
Why did you do that?
Why?
I just wanted to see what happens to my body, if anything happens, if it helps the running or anything like that. I feel lighter. I just feel lighter. I don't really need it. I don't know.
You don't really need many things. What did you have instead of eggs then? What
mushrooms.
Okay, you don't need mushrooms.
Yeah, but
so give them up.
But it's been healthier.
Hang on, you've replaced eggs with mushrooms.
Yeah,
that is weird.
Well,
Scrambled mushrooms. You know that?
No, because I'd only have like eggs on a Sunday, like say an omelette or like.
Yeah, but there's nothing
eggs.
wrong with that.
No,
that's a good thing.
Yeah, but I just wanted to see how if I was on a vegan diet, how that would affect.
He's planting the seed.
Exactly.
Plant being the key word.
Plant-based seeds.
I just wanted to see what was the different reactions in my body.
And there was no reaction.
I don't know. I don't know.
If there was something, if he suddenly improved his running time, he'd be telling us all about it.
No, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I think when we next go to a cafe and there's an omelette and chips there, I think you're breaking.
We'll see.
I hope it works for you. But I'm saying these cold showers. I just want to say something.
Can't go wrong with a cold shower.
Is it linked? Can I ask you this? Is it linked at all to weight loss?
I think it is.
Because I've been cruising around 13.5 stone for a year.
Yeah.
I got down to 13 stone in Dubai. You know when we were there for the cricket a year and a bit ago, year and a half ago. Because every day hot, you're not eating too much, working out.
Can I ask you a question? You know when you go into the cold shower, are you doing a certain type of breathing?
It's at the end of my normal shower.
Yeah. But do you do like this? Kind of.
Well, I kind of have to breathe. I have to breathe fairly aggressively just to deal with the cold of it. But I'm getting longer and longer on the cold.
You know the majority of your fat in your body.
Yeah.
You know how you get rid of it?
Yeah, go on. Don't stop eating your fat git.
No, go on. No, the majority of your body, the majority of your body fat, the majority of your body fat is released out of your body. How?
Huh? Bud. Sweat.
No.
Sweat.
No.
Hey, I thought it was sweat. I thought it was water.
It's not. No.
Go on. What is it?
Breathing.
Fat. You breathe your fat out.
The majority of your fat is actually.
We've heard
if you don't believe me, look it up.
That's why he's not big, because he chats breeze.
You chat fat.
That's a brilliant.
You got fat chat.
That is a good way to end.
Very quick. No, we can't end right now because we need to big up our winners. We had a competition.
The winners to big up. Yes, Adnan Sami tickets. Go on then.
So we were picking one winner from each city.
Yes.
Because Adnan Sami is coming on the 11th, 12th, and 13th of August.
Yeah.
I'm hosting the concerts. The Brown Note are a part of the concerts.
Yeah.
We have 2 tickets to give away for Friday in Leeds. That's the 11th of August. Saturday in Wembley. That's the 12th of August. And then the 13th, the Sunday, is in Birmingham. And we've got 2 tickets for each one to come along.
The winners are, Sach.
The winners are Leeds.
Yes.
Mandeep Tandy, 81.
Tandy.
She'll be warm inside that concert.
Don't worry, Mandy. Well done.
Yeah.
She's got 2 tickets to Leeds.
Got too many, man. Deep.
Birmingham.
Yeah.
Shots with Krishna.
Oi.
Is that their username?
It's a username.
Shots with Krishna.
That's a
I
good username.
presume her name's Krishna and she's a photographer.
Yeah.
Or drinker.
No, she's photography.
It's photography.
Do you know? Have you seen the profile?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
And by the way, sorry, I'll go on, finish it off. So
And
Shots
London,
with Krishna is Leeds, yeah?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Shots with Krishna is Wembley.
Birmingham.
Sorry.
So we've done Leeds, we've done Birmingham.
Oh, okay, you go
now
there.
we've got London,
Right.
which we had the most entries for.
Okay.
London was obviously the
Of
big
course,
date that
of
everyone wants
course,
to go
of course, yeah.
Username on Instagram, A Saini,
Yeah.
87.
Well done.
His name's AJ, from what I saw.
Well
AJ
done, all
Saini,
three.
87. You're
Yeah.
a winner
Well
in
done,
London.
all three who
Mandy.
managed to figure out how to share a reel to their story. Because the amount of people who message me going, Kedge, social media expert, can you tell me how to do this? And
Yeah.
yet, if I try to message them back, they've blocked their messaging and all that, DMs and everything. So I couldn't even do that.
Couldn't even message him, yeah.
So
Well,
you
they're
can't
wise
reply
to
them.
block DMs from you because
Well,
they know how filthy
You
you
never
are
know.
in messages.
The way I go, you could end up singing maybe at the Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah.
But anyway, you got tickets coming your way. away.
Well done. Brilliant. Congratulations to you. We'll be in. And actually, no, this is what I was going to say. Because you sent the screenshots of the winners.
Yeah.
But you even, because I thought you were going to just randomly pick the winners. Yeah. But what did you use?
No, so basically I made a list of obviously all the people that entered.
Yeah.
From different things. Look how
fair
Sach is.
Sach is very fair. And he checked that everyone did it properly as well.
I checked everyone that
independent adjudicator
has done it properly.
Good. So they've fulfilled, share the post,
the 3
tag
things.
someone.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Right,
so everyone's done those 3 things and made the list, put them into a random selector online.
Yeah,
like
so
cut
you
and
found
paste
this
all the names
random
in.
selector thing. Yeah.
Hit the button, then it came up with the winner.
He picks it. So basically, it's been picked completely.
It's the same one that we used to use at the BBC.
And if I'm honest, out of those names, I don't recognise it. But A. Saini, I think he has messaged.
He's a listener, and also Mandeep Tandy.
I don't know.
She's a
regular.
Okay, yeah.
Well done.
But so listen, I'm really happy. And I don't know if we can mention. I was about to mention something else. You never know.
No.
What?
Don't know. Kedge, I think Kedge clocked it.
What?
That they might get more than just the tickets to the concert.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You know, there might be
a little bit more.
Tickets to see you as well?
Yeah, exactly.
Me.
Kedge is going to...
Kedge ain't even... No, do you know what? You're actually safe with competition winners because Kedge is not in the country.
I'm not there.
You're definitely not going to see him. You'll see Tommy.
Yeah.
And you might see me at 1 or 2 of them.
Perfect. Oh, yeah, okay, great. Then you might be...
So that's why you told me to book the holiday.
Well... yeah, I said, look.
Well, it wasn't even Adnan told us to tell him.
And another time he goes, do you know when Kedge is away? I said, he's away that middle week of August. He goes, I'm coming with the family. Let's have it large.
Perfect.
And we're doing this.
So congratulations. We'll be in touch and we'll see you at the concert.
And can I say, do you know what? Watch your space because there's another competition coming up soon as well. Breaking news.
Yeah.
There we go.
And this is for something that people really do want to come to.
And can I just say then, can I answer a bit more then?
Go on.
Because that one's for September, October. Let's say September-ish time.
Yeah.
I'll keep it vague, even though I know it is September. I'm trying to be vague. There's another concert happening in December, which we did last time. We all went to.
Yeah.
With it Narayan. Come on, Sanu. Come on, Sanu. With Narayan. You're coming back.
What's happening?
I'm hoping that one. We'll be able to do this again.
Okay.
So there'll be more. So listen, so if you missed out, please keep listening. Get your friends to listen. And listen, genuinely, we appreciate it. We saw a lot more new listeners coming to the Brown Load because of the sharing that you did.
Yes.
We love this. We love what we do. And we'd love you to love it as well. So tell your friends about it. Get them on a podcast, particularly if you know someone who needs a bit of cheering up. I always say that all the time. People say to me all the time, they said, the podcast just cheers me up. And that makes me very, very happy. So go spread the word and we'll catch you next week.
Later.
Laters, everyone.
Laters.